yo nací, a las 2 me engrandecí, a la 1 yo nací, a las 2 me engrandecí, a las 3 mi amante, a las 4 me cosí, a las 3 mi amante, a las 4 me cosí. Anzi ver tu hermosura, anzi ver tu hermosura, anzi ver tu hermosura. Dime, niña, ¿dónde vienes? Que te quiero conocer. Dime, niña, ¿dónde vienes? Que te quiero conocer. Si tú no tienes amante, yo te he de aprender. Si tú no tienes amante, yo te he de aprender. Anzi ver tu hermosura, anzi ver tu hermosura, anzi ver tu hermosura. Yéndome para la guerra, 2 pesos a la redir. Yéndome para la guerra, 2 pesos a la redir. El uno es para mi madre y el otro para ti. El uno es para mi madre y el otro para ti. Anzi ver tu hermosura, anzi ver tu hermosura, anzi ver tu hermosura. A la 1 yo nací, a las 2 me engrandecí, a la 1 yo nací, a las 2 me engrandecí, a las 3 mi amante, a las 4 me cosí, a las 3 mi amante, a las 4 me cosí. Anzi ver tu hermosura, anzi ver tu hermosura, anzi ver tu hermosura. Hey wanderers, welcome to the Wandering Bard. I am Jeremy Grafe. It's nice to see you all, although I can't actually see you, unfortunately. Lori and I just got back from a really exciting weekend at New Jersey Ren Faire, where Jordan Cavalier and I have been playing as Lemning for the last 3 weeks. And it's been really great getting a chance to meet new people and perform for a whole new group of folks and introduce some stuff that we love to some new people, and that's great. We've gotten to play most of the album that just released. If you go over to lemning.com, you can order that album. We're real proud of it. It's got 9 songs. Those of you who have been hanging out here at the Wandering Bard for the last little while should find most of them familiar, if a little perhaps shinier than normal. So our good friend Marshall Fisher joined us on drums, and our friend Vid Wegner did a great job mixing and mastering the album. So we hope you will check it out. I'm sure Lori has put that link up in the chat already. I'm going to be at New Jersey Ren Faire without Jordan this coming weekend, which I'm a little sad about, but having Mark Williams there is going to take the sting out just a wee bit. I'm excited to get a chance to play with Mark once again. We will get a chance to share the Jeremy Grafe duo with the good people of New Crossford. So come on out to the New Jersey Renaissance Fair this weekend, even if you've come to see Jordan and I, because we have a whole new show to share with you. A lot of the songs will be the same. We have a couple instrumentals that we are going to be playing that Jordan and I didn't. So there will be some very different things happening this weekend. I love playing with both of these guys, and I hope someday that the three of us can share a stage together. But unfortunately, that is not the case just now. So tonight's show is going to be a little different in that Lori is picking all the songs. So
it's true. I did pick songs. It is me working. My microphone is working. Hello, friends.
Where are we going next, my dear?
We're going to a Jeremy Grafe original song, which is called Beloved.
Oh. This is actually one of the ones that Mark and I will probably play this weekend. So if you come out, you'll get to hear Mark and I play this delightful little song. the seal on your heart, the seal on your arms. Love as strong as death, passion fierce as the grave.
Yeah. There's that song.
Yeah.
That was that the first or second album that you wrote? Second.
Second.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one's pretty old now.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
And
But it feels so new and shiny.
I'm glad you like that one. That album, I think, is only available to subscribers on jeremygrafemusic.com now. There's a couple things that only the subscribers can get, but they can get everything. So
Yeah. Thanks for those who are subscribing over there. And
it makes a difference. And I know some of you tune in from time to time, so I am planning on sending out a message pretty soon so you guys get links to the new Lemning record.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah, we're a little behind on some of the post-production stuff because I was away for so long.
So long.
And couldn't do a lot where I was. So I'm sorry about that. That's my fault. But hopefully you guys will
Yeah.
take a late album rather than no album.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on in June. So in addition to being at New Jersey for one more weekend, we've got a really cool local show coming up in Lancaster on Friday, June 14th.
Cool.
We're going to be playing, and when I say we, I mean Marshall Fisher on drums, Luke Lee, who many of you will recognize if you're veterans of the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. Luke will be playing cello, and I will be on 12-string guitar. We are playing at American Bar and Grill, which is at 1081 Plum Street in downtown Lancaster. There is parking.
Yeah, everybody's always, there's parking.
and the show is free, and parking is free. But
You gotta
I
get
will
there
say,
early, yeah.
usually with shows at American Bar and Grill, which those of us who love the place refer it affectionately as A-Bag. Those of us who love A-Bag know that their shows can be on the crowded side. So if you want to come, I would recommend coming a bit early and ordering some delicious dinner before you get to see the show. The trio and I will be opening up the festivities that night. We are going to be opening up for 2 Lancaster punk bands.
Yeah.
Marshall is in a really wonderful band called Sherwin, and our friends Brom Bones are the headliners that night. And I'm really excited. Some of you recognize their lead singer Jason's artwork, as he is the one who designed all of the special icons for you fine Twitch subscribers. So Jason is the front man of Brom Bones, and he designed a really cool flyer that I'm going to be posting on socials a little later in the week, this week. I've actually updated the live section of jeremygrafemusic.com. And that has all of the upcoming dates, except for, I think, a couple in July. But we're going to talk a little bit more about some of the stuff, because every weekend in June, there is something different. I will be somewhere else. So, but the A-Bag show is one that I'm really looking forward to, because Justin, the owner, is a wonderful human, and it makes me really happy to play A-Bag. This is the first time I've gotten to perform there. Lori and I have been longtime patrons, and it is one of our very favorite places to go and get dinner in Lancaster. True. So this show has no cover charge, but it is 21 and over. So unfortunately, if you are under 21, you will not be able to go to this show. But all the rest of you, if you want to come and see the Jeremy Grave Trio for free, come on out to A-Bag. So, there we are.
There we are. What else do you want to share? Anything else before I send you a song through the magic of my voice here?
Probably. But I just want to leave people with, do come and see us at A-Bag if you're local.
Yeah, if you're local, come hang out with us. Yeah, we'd love to see you.
Yeah, it's 1081 North Plum Street in Lancaster. Is it North?
It's Lancaster.
It's 1081 Plum Street.
Yeah, I mean, people will find it.
I think it's North.
Yeah.
I hope it's North. You've now learned something valuable about me. I know where I am by landmarks and visuals.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily remember addresses or street names.
That's okay.
It is. But, yeah.
How about a little Fagersång?
Oh, sure. We can do that. One of our favorite Swedish folk songs.
Sure.
Reintroduced to the modern world by Merkur, Danish black metal artist, who came out with a wonderful album called Folkesang a few years ago. Actually, that was the spring of 2020. So the world had a collective seizure, and some really wonderful albums were scheduled to release, and that one did, and it was excellent. Anyway, this is quite an old Swedish folk song, and it's a wonderful song of female empowerment, shall we say. A young woman has spotted a guy across the dance floor, and she is not at all shy about telling him that she is, or just how much. And I'll leave it at that. Flicketrappar går väl fader som en ros. Flicketrappar går väl fader som en ros. Denna vackra gossa vill han sova hos. Damma-diri-dai, damma-damma-diri-dai. Vill du bli min vän så räck mig hit en hand. Vill du bli min vän så räck mig hit en hand. Följer du med tjej så tar du mig fram. Damma-diri-dai, damma-damma-diri-dai. So, in case you didn't already know, Fager som en ros means beautiful as a rose, and I'm happy to report it is on the debut Lemning album that you can order over at lemning.com. That's LAMNING.com. And Jordan, Marshall, and I did a really cool arrangement on it, so we hope you will check that out. We've been really happy with the way people have been responding to a lot of the music that's on the album, even with just Jordan and I. So we're really excited to see what happens. a little later in the summer when the three of us actually get to play at a festival together. So. Which, speaking of festivals, and later in the summer, I would like to take a moment to talk a little bit about where we will be, and when I say we, I mean Jordan and I, on the third weekend in June. That will be the 22nd and 23rd of June, if I'm right. And we will be at Robin Hood's Medieval Fair in Harwinton, Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah. Some of you might remember, if you've been around the Wandering Bard for a while, I was there last summer for most of the end of the run. We got a chance to see Matt and Carlos and some other friends there, which was fantastic. We will only be there for that one weekend, though, and it'll be Jordan and I. We're really excited.
I'll be there, too, but I'm not singing or anything.
That's true.
I'll just be wandering with the Wandering Bard.
That's right. She'll be
videoing and, cheerleading.
Yeah, and hopefully by Robin Hood we'll have actual physical Lemning merch. We've got actual CDs that we've ordered that are taking a bit longer to process than we expected, and also some really lovely Lemning enamel pins. So we will have both of those on hand. So we hope we will get to see some of you in real life in Connecticut in actually just a few short weeks. So we're really excited to be back. We know that Erica, the harpist, is going to be there again, and we're excited to get a chance to see her and hang out a bit on the gazebo atop the hill. And hopefully some of our favorite vendors from last year will be there. So that'll be really wonderful. So.
Yeah, who was the guy that made the wooden spoons for us? I'm blanking.
Anthony DiPietro.
Yeah, so Jeremy came home. He bought me this set of really cool serving spoons from him, and he was so kind when I met him there because he was like, "Do you love the spoons?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they're so cool," because he made them
he hand carved them out of cherry.
Yeah, and the grain is just perfect, and you could tell he was super excited about them, and I was super excited about them. So anyway, he's a really cool vendor. So I hope he's there because it would be nice to reconnect with him.
That's true.
Yeah,
I'm actually really hoping too that I'm looking forward to seeing our friend Bear of Bear and Company Bakery. He's got some really wonderful products, so I'm hoping that many of the dangerous things that he makes, like his lemon ginger cookies,
oh my gosh,
are there.
Bear cookies, so good. I almost forgot that's his home fair.
That is his home fair.
Because we ended up seeing him at the Delaware Ren Fair, and we were really excited, oh my God. So if you guys like cookies, he does do online ordering. You can follow him on Facebook.
Yeah, check out Bear and Company Bakery.
Yeah, you can find out on the Robin Hood website, I'm sure, through that.
Yeah, check their vendor list.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you go, he's wonderful. You should check his stuff out.
So good.
So, yeah, lots of friends.
Yeah, lots of things are happening, friends, and we're so glad that you're here with us on this journey every Monday night. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if if you're on now or if you get to check this out later, but Chris and Ginny, if you're watching, hopefully you'll get to make it on the 22nd and the 23rd, because Jordan and I have worked on a lot of stuff in the last year. So in addition to everything that I played last year sounding better than before, we've added a bunch of new songs. So we're excited to share them, and as soon as I have a schedule, I will post it. So Robin Hood Medieval Fair, June 22nd and 23rd. Come see us.
Yeah. You want to do a little slow tune?
Sure.
You want to do Made in Bedlam?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
I mean, we didn't really talk about
we
the
didn't.
rules.
We had a list. Here's a list of songs, and I just kind of went, yeah. Okay, cool. Sure. Maybe. Okay, let's do this.
Brought out as I was walking one evening in the spring. I heard a maid in Bethlehem so sweetly for to sing. Her chains she rattled in her hand, and thus replied she, I love my love because I know my love loves me. Cruel were his parents who sent my love to sea, and cruel was the galleon that bore my love from me. Yet I love his parents since they're his, although they ruin me. I love my love because I know my love loves me. The straw I weave a garland, I'll weave it very fine, of roses, daisies, lilies, I'll mix the eglantine, and I'll present it to my love when he returns from sea. I love my love because I know my love loves me. As she lay there weeping, her love he came on land, and hearing she was in Bethlehem, he ran straight out of hand. He flew into her loving arms, and thus replied he, I love my love because I know my love loves me. So now these two are married, and happy may they be, like turtle doves together in love and unity. How pretty maids with patience wait, that have got loves at sea. I love my love because I know my love loves me. For I love my love because I know my love loves me.
So shiny. Made in Bedlam. It's a nice song.
It is. I think that's going to have to get recorded at some point.
I think you definitely, that is not on the album, so it definitely could be on the album. It's really cool.
There's a bunch of stuff that we left off the album that we could have put on, and I'm kind of excited to see like what's going to happen when we record again. I'm not sure when that's going to be. It could be late fall.
Yeah, so I have an interesting comment from Oak and Raven.
Okay.
That she looked up the flowers mentioned in the song and their meanings.
Oh, yeah, that would be important for the period.
Yeah, so the flower, well, she listed love, purity, innocence, wrapped in power, royal-like bonds.
Ooh, yeah, that's gorgeous.
Thanks for looking that up, Oak and Raven. That's like really cool. like to think about it on probably the level that they were thinking about it, really, because they were so much more in tune to those, like the nature and the things around them.
That's true.
I think. I mean, more people are, but I feel like more so in that time period.
Well, and especially then, because especially during the 18th century, there was a whole language of floral arrangement.
Right.
And
right.
Most folks agree that this song is probably 18th or 19th century. So.
Yeah, and I think it was in the Met Museum. And they were discussing like tapestries from, that time period, and just trying to identify all the flowers and the flora, because some of that isn't really, some of it is like native and they know what it is, but some of it's like, what exactly is that, because it was part of a field that's, not there anymore.
Yeah.
But those were hung, in like the walls of castles and things, and I don't know, it's really cool how connected, and when you look back on that stuff, like, wow.
Yeah. Thanks, Oak and Raven. And
Oak
and Raven, I haven't forgotten, I just haven't gotten to the post office yet. I do have the items that you requested, and I'm going to be adding a third this weekend at New Jersey. So sorry it's taken so long. They have not been misplaced by me or USPS. It's just I have more stuff. So at this point, since I know I'm going to be traveling, I might add to the collection before the end of the month. So anyway.
Okay. And Oaken, real quick about the flower thing. Sorry, Oaken, do you have like a book? Because you just said I'd consult the book. I didn't know if you have like a actual book or you actually meant like Google. Our brain enhancer book.
Yeah. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy has been made real, according to Mark. That's Mark Williams, by the way, because there are a lot of Marks in the world.
That's true. There's so many Marks, but.
So, speaking of travel to different places, at the end of June, and that'll be the 29th and the 30th, I will be at West Virginia Renaissance Fair. I'm really excited about this for a lot of reasons. Lori and I have gotten to go. I've gotten to go twice before, and I loved it. It's gorgeous. It's in Lewisburg, West Virginia, which is not a terrible drive from Lancaster. And I'm excited to go for a lot of reasons. I'm excited to go just because it's a gorgeous place, and there are so many acts that are there that I love. So the Rambling Sailors will be there, so I get to hang out with Greg and Susan again. I know that Randall Piper will be there for the whole run. Hey Nunny Nunny. Theater of Fools. Nature of Mercy. Lots of folks that I'm excited not only to see the people behind the show, but I'm excited to see the show.
Yeah.
So for a fair that's like relatively young and relatively small, this is an incredibly strong entertainment schedule, and I'm really excited to be a part of it. There are also a few vendors there that I really love. So New Pterodactyl Leather is there. Those of you who got to see Mark and I in Arizona or at Avalon, Mark has a really cool flute case that Joe from New Pterodactyl made just for Mark, and that was really cool. The leather doublet that I was wearing a little bit during the season is also from them. You'll probably see Jordan wearing it a lot more than me because he looks better in it, but it's not an indictment of the quality of New Pterodactyl Leather's products. Jordan looks great in it and is very happy with the way that it fits him. So anyway, friends, I'm excited to be at West Virginia Ren Faire, and I hope I will see some of you on June 29th or 30th or both. I'm especially excited because I get to play with Vid Wegner again. And some of you might remember that at the beginning of Arizona, Mark couldn't make it for the first weekend, so Vid played with me. And we had a great time. Those of you who got to see me with Wine and Alchemy, Maryland last season, will know that it's really cool to hear Vid and I play. And we're stoked that we get a chance to play with each other at the end of June. So do pop on over to West Virginia Renaissance Fair and check them out. Even if you can't make it, just take a look around the website. I don't know that it's like entirely up to date, but it'll still give you a really good idea about who's there, and really excited about that. So hopefully I'll get to see some of you there too. So this is kind of an outlier month, because so far this year I've been kind of lucky and that I've had like an extended run at most places, and this will be the first time that I'm kind of bouncing around a little bit, so it'll probably feel a little bit more like standard touring. But I'm excited because I really wanted to get back to Connecticut and West Virginia, and it just kind of shook out that I get a chance to be at each one for a week. It'll only be one weekend at either place, so hopefully I will get to see some of you. I will say one of the joys of West Virginia is just the drive down. Most of the drive is on Interstate 81, which is gorgeous. I mean, just amazing. You get to ride through Shenandoah Valley, and it's just a really beautiful place to drive. Just beautiful rolling hills, tons of greenery, and I'm remembering something. About an hour out from Lewisburg, West Virginia, there is a town in Virginia called Staunton. And one of my favorite places to eat on the way there or on the way back is Chicano Boy Tacos. It's a little bit off the interstate, but they've got parking and really good food. And honestly, by that point in the drive, it's nice to get out and stretch your legs and get something to eat. So
there's like a used tape CD record store,
kind of 2 doors down.
Like 2 doors down, so you can make it like a little break. Like, yeah,
there's cool stuff in there. But anyway, Staunton, Virginia, Staunton. It's not spelled like it sounds, but do check it out. Chicano Boy Tacos. I'm a big fan. What's the point of wandering if you don't find out other cool places to eat?
Yeah, that's so true. We always find really cool places to eat, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, well, I was thinking on my little list here, what if we do pastimes into Tourcoing Bois?
Sure.
Pick it up a little bit?
Sure. Pastime with good company, I love and shall until I die. Grudge who will but none deny. So God be pleased, thus live will I. For my pastimes on sing and dance, my heart is set. All goodly sports for my comfort, who shall use me. Quand je m'enduirai, avec tout, aussi tes amis je bois un jour à boire. Quand je m'enduirai, avec tout, aussi tes amis je bois un jour à boire. Chantons et beau vent, assez faisant la guerre. Chantons et beau vent, mes amis, pour longtemps. Chantons et beau vent, assez faisant la guerre. Chantons et beau vent, mes amis, pour longtemps. Quand je m'enduirai, avec tout, aussi tes amis je bois un jour à boire. Quand je m'enduirai, avec tout, aussi tes amis je bois un jour à boire. Chantons et beau vent, c'est faisant la guerre. Chantons et beau vent, mes amis, pour longtemps. Chantons et beau vent, c'est faisant la guerre. Chantons et beau vent, mes amis, pour longtemps. Quand je m'enduirai, avec tout, aussi tes amis je bois un jour à boire. Quand je m'enduirai, avec tout, aussi tes amis je bois un jour à boire. Chantons et beau vent, c'est faisant la guerre. Chantons et beau vent, mes amis, pour longtemps. Chantons et beau vent, c'est faisant la guerre. Chantons et beau vent, mes amis, pour longtemps.
I'm always like I'm like silently clapping back here. The pastime song, you know, has that little the little two clap. So anyway, hopefully you're all singing and clapping and having fun.
Yeah,
That's what I'm doing, like behind the scenes here. I'm
It's true.
just keeping it weird over here.
That's not wrong. I mean, the whole point of this live stream in the first place was to give us somewhere to hang out, because festivals weren't happening, live music wasn't happening, and the world was kind of freaking out. So it was nice to have a nice space where we could all come and hang out, even digitally. So here we are 4 years later,
still hanging out, doing the thing
in our
Who would have
favorite fake bar.
Our fake bar. Here, just hanging at the Wandering Bard, which I think that was like Carlos's idea.
It was.
And I don't know, was it Matt that was like the one that started the Wanderers? Like people who hang out here are the Wanderers, and that's what's so cool about the community. Like, it's just we've come together and like creating our own little space here. So again, friends, thank you for being here.
Yeah. We tried to find a place where we could make our own fun. And I'm hoping that in the next year it'll be a little easier to stream when I'm out on the road. So I'm working on those solutions. So, yeah, hopefully by the time we get into next year at Arizona, it won't be like weeks of clip shows. And we'll just be back to hanging out all the time. I just have to work a few things out with the remote rig. So, yeah. Anyway.
Well, I have like a couple more, maybe.
Do you?
What do you think about Sunflowers? That one's on the album.
It is. Oh, so for those of you who are just tuning in,
yeah, thank you. Hello.
The band that I started with Jordan Cavalier Lemning about a year ago. We just recorded and released an album with our friend Marshall Fisher. It's our debut album together, and it's got 9 songs, 3 originals, 6 kind of like, 6 of our Ren Faire favorites. Some I don't know are in as heavy rotation these days. It seems like when Owen Fife tragically died 12 years ago, a lot of his repertoire kind of vanished. and it isn't as prevalent anymore. And ever since I started really thinking about what I wanted to do if I was going to play at Ren Fairs, I was thinking, doing my best to like honor the integrity of the repertoire that Owen put together, but also, make sure that it sounds like us, or me if I'm on my own, and not somebody trying to be Owen. And I feel really good about the response that people have had to that part of the repertoire that we're sharing. And I feel really good about the album that Marshall and Jordan and Vid and I created. So hop on over to lemning.com and order your digital copy today. We're going to have actual physical compact discs soon. I don't think they're going to be in before the end of New Jersey Ren Faire, unfortunately, but I am hopeful that by the time the A-Bag show comes up in Lancaster on June 14th, we will have them. If not, by the time we play at Robin Hood's Fair. So, kind of out of my hands, but we will have CDs at some point. So, hopefully we will see you soon, and you will get a chance to buy your very own copy. So, yeah. Anyway, Sunflowers. So I wrote this song within a few days of Russia invading Ukraine. And I still hope nothing but the best for the people of Ukraine, and hope they can continue to hold on to their sovereignty. If not, take back some of what Russia has taken. Take these seeds with you as you go. May they line your pocket with memory, to remind us when you've gone. You can leave something of beauty, leave us bright echoes of your passing.
So I was thinking when you're in West Virginia, the end of June, I'll be running a clip and chat session that Monday.
Oh.
Yeah, the first, because you won't be back quite yet.
No, probably not.
Probably not.
West Virginia, their festival day runs from 10 in the morning till late at night.
Yeah.
So probably the smart move will be leaving on Monday morning.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not. Maybe you'll be here. Maybe I was speaking too soon. I
that's
got really
probably a good
excited. I was
idea.
like, I'm going to run a clip and chat. Ha ha.
No, go ahead. I think that's a great idea. I have tried to make the run back from West Virginia after the day. And
it's tough.
It's rough.
It's rough. But, I know how you are. Sometimes you're like, okay, I'm doing this. Anyway,
there will probably be a clip and chat for that.
Yeah, and that'll be 4th of July week. We'll just try to keep it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, there comes a time in every show where there's good news and bad news. Friends.
Oh, no.
I know. But I can tell that you're all very anxious, so I won't delay the inevitable. I will tell you the bad news first. There's only time for one more song.
Oh, no.
But it's okay, because the good news is we have time for one more song.
One more song.
So, before we get into that, I just wanted to take a moment to remind everybody that if you are an Amazon Prime subscriber, did you know that one of your benefits that you're paying for is a free Twitch channel of your choice? That's right. You can subscribe to this very channel if you are a Prime subscriber for free. And we would love it if you did, because it helps to support the Eternal String Fund. And since I've been playing 12-string guitar, I can tell you that strings have gotten a lot more expensive. So any help is greatly appreciated, and we are very thankful for those subscribers. You also get some really cool special emojis that only you guys will have access to as subscribers on Twitch, and ad-free watching, which is pretty great. So if you're already a Twitch subscriber, thank you. And for those of you who are on Prime, make sure you're using all of your Prime benefits. We would be honored if you would choose this Twitch channel for your free one during the month. Remember, this is our last weekend. And when I say our, I mean Mark Williams and I. This is Mark's first and my last weekend at New Jersey Ren Faire. The fair only has one more weekend. We're so excited that we get a chance to share music with the fine folks of the New Jersey Ren Faire for one more weekend, and hope we will see some of you lovely people for closing weekend. So we have one more song. Lori has selected it for all of you, and what will that be?
It is Health to the Company, friends.
Ooh.
So raise your glass. This is for you.
Here's a health to the company and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may or may never all meet here again. Here's a health to the dear lass that I love so well. For her style and for beauty here's a health to the company and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may or may never all meet here again. A ship lies at harbor, we're ready to dock. I wish a safe landing without any shock. If I ever should meet you by land or by sea, I will always remember your kindness to me. So here's a health to the company and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may or may never all meet here again. My footsteps may falter, my wit it might fail, my course may be challenged by November gale. Ere fortune shall prove to be friend or be foe, you will always be with me wherever I go. So here's a health to the company and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may or may never all meet here again.
Friends, thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight at the Wandering Bard. It's always lovely to see you all. I don't know how tonight finds you, but I hope you're doing well, and I hope to see you next Monday night right here on Twitch at 8 p.m. Until then, love you all. See you soon.